Betsy.
Hi, Jonathan. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
How the heck are you?
Huh?
How the heck are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired. We're still looking for Maul. He's still missing. So at this point, I don't really know what to do because we've looked everywhere multiple times. I keep going, can I check your backyard again for the 5th time?
You know, cats do that, though, don't they? When they don't want to be found, you're not going to find them.
Right.
Yeah, they do that indeed.
Oh, well. But there's still lots to be thankful for. I mean, I got a dog at my feet, and the other cat is in her little...
In her cozy bed. Once she figures out what's going on, she'll be down.
She was down. Hi, sweetie. She's
staring
at me.
I don't see anybody in the chat yet. Do you see anybody in the chat? I don't know if
I don't see any chatting going on, but I do see that we have one watcher.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome. So today, since we're so close to Thanksgiving, we thought Jonathan created a really cool spread for the day, and we thought we would take a look at being grateful and the gifts that await and suggestions about moving forward. Oh, it's Wiki. Hi, Wiki. She says she's work lurking.
Hi, Wiki.
Hi. Well, pop in a question, even if you're work lurking, if you can't read along. If you have a question, you can pop it in.
Pulling up the spread to show you guys. So yes, it's the Thanksgiving and gratitude spread. 4 cards. First card is the blessings you have already. The second card is gifts waiting to be received that you may not be aware of, right? 3 is the best way to celebrate Thanksgiving. And I'm not talking necessarily about the holiday of Thanksgiving in the U.S. I'm just wondering, this question's more about giving thanks for what you have, right?
Right. I agree.
Grateful, right?
I agree.
And number 4 is advice for going forward, like either actions to take or advice to take in. Hello, Gerald.
Hello. Cool.
So I got a new deck recently that I wanted to play with because I haven't even started. I just gave it its first shuffle. It was the Tarot of Oneness by Robin Loisy. Loisy? I think I'm saying that right.
That's really cool. Yeah. Pretty.
So tell me, Betsy, do you have any plans for this week?
I'm going to be getting together with friends this afternoon just for a visit. And Thursday, I am going over to another friend's house. She and her husband and son host me all the time. She's one of my besties here, and she's also the best chef I know. Got to pick your spots, people. You got to pick your spots.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to do. Laid back day. I was thinking about trying to do some double up hours at the store, but we just haven't had enough traffic to warrant that. So taking the day off instead.
Maybe December.
Yeah, we'll do that crazy double down in December again, where we work 14 days straight, pretty much. My coworker Deb will do the days, and I'll do the evenings. And so, yeah, we just run through from a couple of days before Christmas through New Year's.
I have my bestie in the hood, my bestie bubble buddy is what my BBBB.
That's cool.
She always hosts us for Thanksgiving. At least she has for like the last 3 years. And she actually works for Merriman. So, you know, when she chefs it up, she knows what she's doing because she's friends with all the Merriman. She knows, well, she's like she's basically marketing for Merriman.
Yeah.
So she flies to every restaurant, knows every chef on a first name basis. So gets to see what they're cooking, how they make it. So
gets to try it.
right.
Aloha, Jane. Welcome.
Jane, welcome.
So do you guys do you cook your own Thanksgiving spread on the side or no? I know
we usually bring stuff to add to the right. But
I know some people that even when they go and when they're hosted by another, and even if it is a potluck, they'll still do a whole meal, the whole Thanksgiving shebang to have it home for leftovers.
Right. No. Well, I don't know. I hadn't planned on doing that, but I would.
Yeah. It's just whatever your tradition is. I mean, I know I grew up eating those leftovers for a week, and there's part of me that still gets some warm fuzzies when I think about it. But then the other part of me is I don't know if I really can handle that again. Right? I mean,
well, I can't even eat half of the stuff that is
right.
Anyway, so.
Jane says she lives for leftovers. Girl, I'm with you. I love me a leftover. I could live on casseroles for the rest of my life.
Right.
At my age, the digestive system declines. Oh, hey, Jamie. Aloha.
Jamie.
But anyway, yeah, I can make a pot of something or a tray of something and just live on it for days. I'm totally. So how should we do this? Since it's a 4-card spread, do we want to do individuals for people? Do we want to do a collective and then do individuals? What sounds good?
I think we should start with the individuals. And I think we should, since there's 4 cards, you have a deck in front of you, right?
I do.
Then maybe we will split it up. And since I'm in the first position right now, I'll pull 1 and 2, and then you pull 3 and 4.
Okay, let's do that. So who would like to be the first in line?
You know what? Let me put together a little banner here.
Okay, Gerald, he's already there. He said he'll go.
Okay. Well, let me just put together a quick banner.
I was on the phone with a friend who needed some advice. I did a reading yesterday and I ended up with 26 cards on the table. Because
I love that when a reading builds on itself.
Yeah, well, the guides told me to throw down this thing and it was like a spiral, a card in the middle, and then the 4 cards around, the directions, and then another 4 cards around. And then I had to do clarifiers on each of the cards. So it was pretty cool. So Gerald first, Jamie said she would like a reading too. So cool, we're in business. And so Jonathan, you're doing card number 1 and card number 2.
Yes. Here we go. There
we are. Advice for moving forward is what that is. So, okay.
Yes, advice for moving forward. I just didn't want to put too many words in there and have alphabet soup on the screen. Oh, that's sweet. You see what Gerald said? You're getting more confident reading tarot. That makes me happy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Big part of that is both of you guys. You guys, right here. Right here.
Oh, wait, no. Gerald first.
Yes.
Okay. So
I've also doubled down on dragons today.
Oh, nice. I love it. Well, I always double down on dragons since I got 2 tattooed on my back.
Well, yes. I
can't go anywhere without my dragons because they're literally attached to me.
It would be tripled or quadrupled down. But doubled down today. I had a really wild past life experience just moments before we came on, guys. So it's not something I can share on air, though. It's about rituals.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll have to chat after the.
Well, yeah, I'll fill you in. And anybody else, if you want to know the details, just. send me a message on Facebook.
So this is for Gerald, and Gerald also says, in the new year, I should have you both on for reading. I love that.
That would be cool. I'm there.
Oh my God, we always have so much fun with you, Gerald.
Absolutely.
So, interesting enough, your blessings that I pulled. Ooh, that's such a pretty deck. I haven't got a chance to use it. I mean, I flipped through it, but so your blessings, 7 of Wands. And look at that. You're a fisherman down in a cave, and you got your catch, and you gotta swim past all these sharks to get up to your compatriots way up there. So the blessing is you have the skill to get through anything, right? You can stand your guard. Nobody can get anything past you, not even the sharks. So that's blessings. Gifts waiting. I love this 4 of Swords here, right? Taking time to meditate, connecting with the ancestors and angels. So those are the gifts waiting. So I believe that your guides are just waiting for you to get a little more into meditation, a little more into being open to receiving messages from them.
Oh, new information. Maybe they've got a download for you.
Yes.
Cool. I'm using this guy. So here we have how to give thanks. Oh, this is interesting. Reverse. And yes, I do the reverse. To me, what this is telling me is that you are not giving yourself credit for all of your individual small, apparently small acts of kindness. So what I want to say about that one is to give thanks for your willingness to continue doing what you do, whether or not you feel like the results are obvious. That you keep on going. And the advice on moving forward. Page of Wands. New action. And this to me feels like it just automatically like the gifts waiting is a little bit linked to this, that when you get this download, it's going to tell you where to go. And it's interesting because, Gerald, you've got a lot going on. Why would you need advice about which way to move forward? It feels to me like coming into the new year, you may be, as the seasons begin to turn, you may become interested in freshening something up, trying something new. Gerald, wait, says, I don't know if I have an impact.
Oh, girl.
Darling. Darling.
Where's my, oh God, I wish
Darling.
Man, I need a forfeit for that.
Oh my goodness.
You have a huge impact, Gerald.
I'm just getting chills. There's just so much emotion running through me right now that I'm like the hot flash is like I'm gonna start to melt.
I'm just glad I have a fan going right now.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. I think everybody, I know we're not supposed to rescue people with our language, but I think everybody that is a part of your friend circle would just, I think everyone would tell you, yeah, that absolutely you have an impact. Just seeing you and hearing you talk and how well spoken you are and what a kind and gracious person you are. Just watching that is, yeah.
Yeah, I knew I forgot something before we went live.
What's that?
I meant to grab my fan.
I don't have mine either. Oh, I never remember to have my fan. I think, yeah, I'm going to go back to this one. It just asked me to come back to it and say that whatever it is you feel like you want to add into, maybe something goes away, something else comes in. Absolutely. Don't think that there's any one project that you cannot sit down if something else catches your interest, that there's time and place for all of it. It will work out.
Mm-hmm. Florp. I gotta do a mouth florp since I don't have a fan florp.
Okay. Yes. Gerald, I understand that.
I totally get that, right? That imposter syndrome rearing its ugly head.
My friend that I was talking to last night that I did the reading for, she reminded me of information I had given her 5 years ago that came to pass last year. Or not advice. It was a message from her father. It was not advice. It was his message for her when he came through, and it came to fruition last year. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's always helpful. Ooh, is Maria here? I didn't see her come in.
Hi, Maria. Yeah, you just popped in.
And remind me are we doing? Jamie?
Next is Jamie, Wandering Mountain Bardic.
Oh, Jamie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie. Here we go. Jamie.
And anyone popping in, if you'd like a reading, we're doing still up. Okay. We're doing this 4-card Thanksgiving and gratitude spread.
Are you doing 1 and 2 again, or are you doing 3 and 4 this time?
I will do 3 and 4, and I will flip us.
Whoa!
Flip us.
I went to shuffle and I got 3 jumpers, so I guess Jamie gets a bonus card in 1 and 2.
Maybe 2 has 2 cards.
Huh?
Maybe 2 has 2 cards. She's got multiple gifts waiting.
That's interesting. Boy, this is one of those times when I look at the cards and I go, whew. Okay, but here we go. Blessings. Look who's back, the Page of Wands. But this time, to me, he has a little bit of a different message. Instead of moving on to something new, I feel like your things are in place. What is the blessings that are new is a little bit of objectivity and clarity in the way that you will be able to view things that may have presented a challenge recently or in the past. If this is something that's been around for a while, this page to me is saying that you have newfound objectivity coming in, a little bit of detachment from personal association, working things out, and that you will be figuring out how to do this particular type of task or project much more comfortably for yourself very, very soon. And the gifts waiting, like I said, there's times when I feel like I want to go, We have the Knight of Wands. So, to me, it feels like this is an extension of the Page of Wands. Hold on, I'm hot flash in full swing here. Got to take my socks off. This feels like once you get once you get the pieces put together on this new perspective, to gallop with it. That is what this is telling me. And the bonus card was this: that coming in quick, a lot coming in quick. But I'm getting a total green light to go for it. Not hesitate.
Okay. How to give thanks. I got an interesting one because I'm using Tarot of Oneness for those of you who are just coming in. Instead of the regular court cards, they changed the names. So instead of the Page of Pentacles, it's the Inspiration of Pentacles. Right. So how to give thanks is I'm just seeing this as being a reminder that you still have time to learn new things, right? New things about the earth, new things about yourself, about your physicality, And by learning that stuff, that is how you're giving thanks for your physicality itself. Right? Is to really learn that book that is Jamie. Right? Final advice is the embodiment of cups, which is the king of cups, basically. So this advice is, get on that ship, go sailing, do the things you've always wanted to do. Find those flying fish you've always been looking for. And, sometimes it's okay to put that crown on the seat and walk away for a little bit too. And that's how you embody it even more, knowing that I feel like the throne is more than just the crown. It is the person who is wearing the crown. Right? So don't be afraid to journey the depths of emotion. You can always fly above it. And I'm being told to check the bottom of the deck. We get 4 of Pentacles, the little squirrel hoarding all the nuts. So, don't be so like, I gotta keep everything safe, that you're not jumping on that boat and having adventures and like growing and expanding.
That makes sense to me. That resonates. Cool. And Jane was next.
Jane is next. Oh, Pamela just popped in. Hello, Pamela.
Hi.
Okay. Flip flop again.
Okay.
I need to also remember to call my mother as soon as we're done.
You need to remember?
Yes, because today is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Does she watch?
I don't think so. She's not really a YouTube person. She's not really a TV person in general. She's more of a book person. It was interesting. For some reason, the inspiration of Pentacles was upside down. So I saw it while I was shuffling. You're very welcome, Jamie. Thank you, Jane. She's wishing my mother a happy birthday. Yes. So next is Jane the Seeker. Blessings and gifts. Oh. Huh. Wow, Jane, this is gorgeous reading right here. So your blessings, I got that 9 of Cups, and look, there's the goose that laid the golden egg, right? I love this image. It's just so apropos for a blessing card, right?
Almost looks like golden pearls.
Right? Golden pearl. Oh yeah, I can see that. But this is, for me, the blessing is that you have that goose that lays the golden egg, and you know better than trying to cut it open to find the golden eggs. You know that the only way they'll come is if you let them come in time, right? So blessings is your blessings come on a regular basis is what I'm getting. Gifts waiting. So we got the 9 of Cups, and now I have the 9 of Pentacles. Right? It's a gorgeous, another deck of gorgeous. So gifts waiting is like, I see this house here, and I feel like it's the gifts of home, the gifts of like having that nest to nurture and have I see it's just a single bird there, but it's like being able to be in your space, in your self, and be true to who you are. That's what I'm getting with this. So, and having all the blessings of the material world rain down on you. That golden egg.
I keep getting the bluebird of happiness in your home.
Right?
Yeah.
Golden egg and bluebird of happiness. I mean, can't get better than this.
Cannot.
Cannot.
All right. All right. How to give thanks. God, what is going on today? Okay. Ace of Wands.
More wands.
I know what's going on. I do know what's going on. I may ditch the cards here. I think I'm going to jump decks because, yeah. Anyway, Ace of Wands. I'm going to go intuitively on this one. That how to give thanks. What I'm being urged to say is don't stray from the home. On this day, in this time, don't stray from the home. Don't think how to give thanks that you need to go outside of the home. They're saying don't feel obligated to make donations or grand gestures outside of the home. To give the thanks in your home first right now. And advice on going forward, whatever the challenge was, is complete. And so that's why I was told to draw a different card, an oracle card. It's an old Doreen deck, but this was my savior in Sedona. So I always rely on it. And it asked me to draw a card to finish you up in your reading. And this is friendship. So again, not straying too far from home. The things that will bring you comfort and to be grateful for are in place and reside within your current surroundings.
Hello, Tony. Yeah, no, Tony. So Hawaii doesn't do daylight savings, so our time is still the same for us, but everyone around the world changed their times.
Yeah.
We're the same time. So it seems like we changed our start time, but for us, it seems like everyone else changed their time. So yeah, we don't do daylight savings here. So.
Don't miss it at all. Don't need it. Yeah. Island
but
culture,
we're still messed up by daylight savings because everyone else does it. And then we're like, wait, is it 4 or 5 hours? Or wait, 2 or 3 hours? No, wait, it's 5 or 6 hours. No, wait, it's 10 or 11 hours. What?
Yeah. Island nations, they're sunrise to sunset kind of civilizations anyway. So.
Right. It's true. It took quite a bit of getting used to, and I realized that a lot of things shut down early. Early, according to mainlander thought.
So who was next?
So next was Wiki. If Wiki's still here.
Wiki, yes, Wiki. Hi, Wiki.
Wiki is next, and then we have Maria.
Okay.
And Tony, if you would like a reading as well. We are doing my Thanksgiving and gratitude spread for everybody.
I'm switching decks. Still doing RWS, but just a different deck. Different. Yeah, just a different.
And this is the first time I've gotten to use this on this. I'm really loving this deck. Pretty cool. Look how peachy the sides are.
Oh, that's pretty. Is it? It's a peachy gold. It looks kind of
like a matte gold, I guess you would call it.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I dig it.
These are the backs. Back the Kickstarter, and I actually got 2 decks with my pledge because I didn't realize she had made Oracle as well. The oracle is the glow oracle.
Okay.
I should be having Robin on next week, I'm hoping. That's what we were talking about. There's been some delay in communication. But part of that's on my end, since I've been kind of crazy with the missing cat CEUs. Okay, Wiki.
I tried. I really tried. That's why I say I'm not a tarot reader. Blessings.
More wands. Huh?
And I think I'm just speechless at this point.
Gifts waiting. Knight of Wands reversed.
I think, Jonathan, you're going to have to read it. I got. I just.
My monitors can take care of that.
I just. Oh, did we have a bad one?
We got a bogey.
Yeah. I'm going back to my Oracle deck. I'm doing a do-over. Sorry, gang.
Doing a do-over? That's fine.
I'm doing a do-over. I'm going to go to my Oracle deck.
That'll give me a chance to jump.
This is just
my phone and hopefully get rid of. Oh, thank you, Gerald.
Okay.
Gerald says, "Wait, Betsy, ground and try again."
Yeah, that probably would have helped, right? Okay. I'm going with my Oracle deck. The blessings, the dreams. There are elements about your desires that are in your dreams. I have a feeling that it's not things that you're waking up to in the morning, but there are some very honest and clear expressions of how you wish to be in this world that are taking place in your dreamscape, and the gifts waiting is to know that your guides are hearing them and they're working with you to bring these things.
That goes perfectly with card 3, which just happens to be. So this deck is actually 84 card tarot decks with extra cards in here. And so for how to give thanks, we got one of the extra cards. That is higher self. So how to give thanks to your higher self, and let that higher self give thanks to your guides that are helping your higher self guide you, right? Advice. I love the strength card, the bear. That's just gorgeous. So the advice is, don't forget, you have all the strength inside of you. You have all the strength of your ancestors behind you. You've got the strength of your guides surrounding you. So, right? You have nothing to worry about. Tap into that higher self and really just own your strength. Okay?
And things come in all good time. That impatience or frustration that won't bring them sooner. But to know that you are in the process of creating those things.
Right.
And it's in process. It's in process.
Yourself, right? Yourself is guiding. Aloha, Peter J. Watts. What's he saying? Listening while working in the gardens. Garwurgling.
Oh, I see this new adult dating chat.
Yeah, Gerald took care of it. Thank you, Gerald.
Thank you, Gerald.
And
Hi,
he has
Chris.
a message for you. You follow your intuition and knew to switch decks for the best reading for Wiki. That's a win. Yes, I agree completely.
Thank you.
It's when you don't listen to your intuition and force it that you kind of, that's when.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, Gerald, off air what's going on.
Hey, Kristen Louise.
Yeah.
So next we have Maria.
Maria. Let me find Maria.
Avalon.
Yes, I saw Maria commented a while ago. It's 11/22/22. Okay.
Hi, MJ420. I guess I should make a little notice on my community page about the fact that even though I'm still starting at 8, everyone else's times have changed.
Yeah, it does that. It means it's an hour earlier, right?
Yeah. So Pacific Coast, it's a 2-hour difference instead of 3.
2 hours away. Yep.
East Coast, it's 5 instead of 6. UK, I think it's 10 instead of 11. And then I can never remember Australia, New Zealand. It's the day.
Australia's a day ahead, but a couple
Day
hours
ahead, but then it was an hour behind, so now it's just a day ahead. I can't remember.
I think it's
2 hours behind.
I think it was
Can't
a day
remember now.
ahead, but yeah, a couple hours
It
behind.
was 3 hours behind, and now it's 2 hours behind.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, let's look for Floppa for Maria. Okay, blessing. Wow, that cut really easily. That was crazy. Like it wanted to be cut right. Interesting. So blessings was the advice from the last reading. We got strength again. Hi, Vivian. Welcome.
Hello.
So your blessings, as I was saying, the advice is that strength, the inner strength, right? That strength you have that gets you through everything and anything. It's that inner beast that you can wrestle and guide in the proper direction. It's the strength of your guides helping to uplift you. So that's your blessings, right? Gifts waiting. Interesting enough, I got the Lovers, and there's 2 lover cards in this deck. There's one with a guy, and then there's one with a girl figure, a female figure. So obviously this is you and your guy, and the gifts waiting for that connection between the 2 of you. Right? The choice is made also to how your paths are going to interact. Choices about how you live your lives together. The path you take together. It's the gifts waiting and have the strength to get through everything.
Cool. So, how to give thanks. Enchantment. To just reflect on how enchanted your life is every single day. And the advice on going forward is if you feel like there's a little difficulty or effort revolved around that, quiet time to just contemplate. When you get into your place of peace and ask yourself, how is it I see enchantment in every day, that those will build upon each other. I'm just seeing like a spiral that's moving so fast. It's really kind of hard to tell the two apart, that they go hand in hand, that when you get to the still space and you find that core within you, that is also the enchantment of the blessings, of the gifts waiting. Everything is right there already, swirling. It's moving really fast, Maria. Is that why it feels a little like there's a difficulty, because it's moving so fast it's hard to slow it down and get a hold of something? Oh, starting to see the results. Yeah. I would say if you're starting to see results, okay, that there's a little uptick in guide input. I would ask them to slow things down and present it in a language that's easily discernible for you, that maybe this isn't like any kind of native language that you're familiar with that's coming in. This is something, they're telling me this is a DNA code. So ask them to make it clear to you in a language you can understand. Cool.
So for those of you who are just coming in, Betsy and I are doing a 4-card spread. That was the last on the list. We do have a little more time if anyone would also like a Thanksgiving and gratitude reading. Otherwise, we can do a.
Was that the last reading?
That was the last on the list that I had starred, unless I missed somebody's request for a reading. As far as I know, Maria was the last one.
Yeah, the lower half of Indiana doesn't do the time change. Yeah, Arizona doesn't either. Yeah, Viviani, if you would like a reading, let us know. Kristen, oh wait, Kristen at 8:39. If there's time, can I get a reading? Thank you.
I must have missed that.
That's okay. I was scrolling slow this time.
Ah. Sorry, Kristen. Yes, of course there's time.
Gotcha. We got you, girl.
Gotcha.
Hope you're feeling better today. I saw on Facebook you had posted that you weren't feeling great, so I hope you're feeling better today. Blessing and gifts waiting. Okay, that's the way you want to be. That's the way you want to be. I got it. Okay, blessings, answered prayer. So, something that you had been asking for has been delivered. The question is, do you know what that is? They're saying that they're saying that this may not be as clear to you as it is to them, and to start to just tell yourself that your request has been fulfilled. Your request has been fulfilled. Just kind of like chant it when you're feeling a little funky, or if you're being a little hard on yourself, to say, my request has been fulfilled. And so the gifts waiting are new beginnings. It feels to me like this one is more of a professional arena. It feels like coming into the new year, your professional arena is going to simplify. That you may be going from multiple working situations to more of a singular working situation that is going to fulfill your needs a little bit better. So I would start chanting, my request has been fulfilled.
Just agreeing with Gerald, he said that he loves having Betsy on his channel because you help keep up with chat. So.
With my mad mod skills, or is it my moderate mad skills?
Oh my God, that's funny. Kristen Louise, how to give thanks. I got the embodiment of swords, which is the King of Swords card, right? So the how to give thanks is being in complete control over what you're thinking, what power you're giving to your thoughts, or which thoughts you're giving your power to, is a better way of putting it. And just, I keep coming back to that butterfly, is like, give thanks for the little things, right? Give thanks for the little things that help bring peace, help bring calm. Like a feather found, a butterfly flittering by, finding that awesome sword you always wanted when you were in Paris. But yeah, I'm really getting this is about like how you give thanks is just as important as who you give thanks to. And then we got a repeat card here. We have the Inspiration of Pentacles, which is basically the Page of Pentacles. So advice: don't ever stop learning, right? There's always more to know, more to learn, more to know about yourself. And funny enough, jump to the mushrooms here. It's like, did you have a crazy idea of learning like French cooking? Because I'm feeling like this is a advice is, yes, go take that French cooking class you've been thinking about. Just getting that really strong there right now. So don't even know if that's accurate or not. But go take that French cooking class. Okay? Go take that class you've been wanting to take. Go learn. Right?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Like, it could be like one kind of a continuing education thing that could be the key to turn.
Apparently your friend bought her French cooking books for her birthday.
Aw, that's so sweet.
That's so funny, considering. Well, I mean, it's a book, right?
It is. That is kind of funny.
Those French cookbooks, they're calling to you. Your advice is start learning to cook. Right? Start learning how to do that French cooking. Oh, and Gerald has a question for Kristen. Are you going to be teaching more classes in 2023? And she says yes. She'll be teaching one in Peggy.
Sweet. And Viviani did pop in that she would like a reading.
Yes. Okay. Let's flippity floppity.
Or 50-50.
I was getting distracted by Gerald's comment there about, I enjoy an active chat. It lets me know I'm providing some joy and engagement. It's one way I believe as I totally agree, Gerald. Nope.
Absolutely.
I like how you're always asking questions and getting everyone in chat involved.
Oh, Viviani, do you have some kind of a special something is coming up? As I started really looking at the cards and focusing on your energy, all of a sudden I just got this wave coming up from my feet. The soles of my feet coming up from the earth. And it says
that's what that was.
Ceremony
too.
ceremony or a celebration. There's some event happening that is a celebratory nature coming up. I don't know if you know automatically what's going on, but
yeah, my legs are tingling so hard right now.
Yeah, it feels like whoa. Ooh!
Right?
I'm going to have to put my socks back on. I got such chills. Holy
my gosh. Oh. Wow. Huh. Okay. So. Near the ground for a second there.
Breathe.
That energy is just running right through me. It's crazy.
And breathe. It's not crazy. It's a gift.
Yeah. It is a gift.
There's a book for that.
Blessings. So your blessings that popped up. We got the Wheel of Fortune, and I love this hedge labyrinth. Like, all the labyrinths I've ever done have just been, stones in the ground or like a path on the ground. I've never seen the labyrinth made with hedge before. And that just really is like calling out to me more than the normal reading of like Wheel of Fortune. Is I feel like you are on the path. It might feel like you're zigging and zagging and not going anywhere, but you are headed right where you need to go, to that center where you will connect with the tree of life, right? You'll find that connection that you've been looking for if you continue. And even though it feels like sometimes you're going to the outer circle, all of it's leading you right to that center, right?
I was getting the same thing, that because it's a high hedge, you maybe can't see the destination,
right.
But the trust that you're there, that you're being led to it. That was the same thing I got.
And gifts waiting, we got 3 of Wands. You're sailing that ship. You might not know exactly where you're going. You're just heading for the horizon right now. But there is the center of the hedge waiting for you, right? And that is where you're going. The horizon, the hedge walls, it's like there's things coming you can't see, but they're coming. Yeah. Oh,
and
chills still.
I know. And my 2 cards want to be shown together because they're telling a singular story, even though it's how to give thanks and advice. I think when you guys see them together, I won't need to say anything. Right? Just to let those 2 kind of sink in. And I'm being told that I don't need to say anything about that. So
perfectly with what I already said. So
if you would like a clarifying card, okay, they're saying if you needed an optional clarification card, here it is. Just get out there. And they're saying if you're in a cold climate and this is not happening at the moment, a museum will be a happy substitute, that you can just go admire the pretty art, whether it's natural art or created art. Admire the pretty art. And I would love to know if you know what this is all about.
Right. She says, thank you. Wow, that's great. Looking forward to a nice surprise celebration. Beautiful card.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Whew.
Surprises
all the chills just like rushed right out of me as soon as we were done.
Surprises are good. We want to hear. Keep us posted.
Yes.
We would like to be notified. Create a thumbnail.
Right.
Get your notifications dinging. We would like to be kept in the loop on this one. Oh, and look who's here. Our old friend.
The trash truck.
Indeed. Cool. Was there anybody else?
I'm scrolling back again, but
I know Gerald's going to be on next, but I have got to go get in the water. I woke up with a roaring headache. It's better now, but I woke up with a roaring headache, and I am going to go submerge. I'm going to go dive down about 15 feet and hold on to a rock for 10 or 20 seconds. That's what I'm going to do.
Wow, great cards, and I love angels.
Yeah. Cool. It sounds like Vicky got the energy bomb.
Right. Great reading. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Well,
should we flip flop and do a general for the collective?
Yeah. Is it too loud? He's going down the cul-de-sac next, so he'll be gone for a few moments.
Right. Quick,
But
get yours in.
it's going to get louder then because it'll be on my side of the street next. Yesterday we had a high wind warning, and today it looks really nice and calm out there. What do you know?
Oh, yesterday was crazy how windy it was.
It didn't get. It must have been coming from just a different angle that it didn't get here anything at all like what it had been for the past couple of weeks. So
I was picking up palm fronds all over the property because it was so windy. Leaves and everything were getting knocked all over the place.
yeah, we get that a lot here, but we didn't get it yesterday.
That's weird because yesterday it was like I felt like I was in a wind tunnel the whole day.
I got an email.
So weird.
I got an email from the state, from NOAA, saying, high wind warning. Okay, so here we are for the collective.
Yes, collective.
Blessings is for all of us to trust the process and the gifts waiting or the new beginnings. And I am going to say that it looks like she's holding a bouquet, but the way it's showing up to me is that it is the globe. That's
what I keep saying, is her holding the globe.
Yeah, the new beginnings. This is to just trust that the world is coming into a new time and a new space, to hang in there, to hold on to that. Because sometimes I can see it, right? Sometimes we get a glimmer of it, we see it, and then other times it's maybe not so apparent, but to just hold on to the trust that it's coming.
That's interesting, because how to give thanks. I pulled the Hierophant. If you can see behind the keys, there's all these religious symbols. Tons of religious symbols. So how to give thanks, the thing I'm getting here is being able to hold on to faith without cutting out anyone else's faith, right? Being an omnist, being able to find that grain of divine truth in all religions, all paths, and however someone is able to find faith, let them find their faith in that way without judgment, right? And just give thanks that they are finding that faith to carry on, to help usher in the new beginnings, the new world, right? The advice. So in this deck, the Hanged Man has been replaced with perspective. The advice is, like that Hierophant talking about perspective of faith and everything, and how every path has a grain of truth, is that changing of perspective, that there's only one way of doing something. Look at how many hot air balloons there are. There's so many ways of finding your way to a goal, right? There's many paths to the same goal. And this perspective, the advice is, just because someone isn't walking the same path as you, doesn't mean their path is wrong, right? And that's what I'm getting with this, the Hierophant and the perspective together. How to give thanks and advice is that just because someone is walking a path that you don't necessarily agree with doesn't mean it's a bad path. It's the right path for that person, right? So, and someone else who you don't even know is probably looking at you and going, what is that path that person's on? What? So just keep that in mind, right? Each of us approach there in our own way, and we each have to fly our own hot air balloon.
You know what I'm getting about this when we hold this all up together? So the trust and the new beginnings. And to me, it felt global. And then when Jonathan's card showed the book with all the different religious symbols going on behind it, if the globe is going to become unified in any kind of new beginning, what I'm getting is that the religions, which in essence are falling away because fewer and fewer people are joining churches, that they may come to the realization together at kind of the same time that to survive, they need to have a unified global message to strip down to some essence of commonalities between all of the different religions and to come to more of a unified kind of message of hope for everyone, for them to survive, because I don't see a lot of religions actually making it for a whole lot longer.
Right.
As I mean, there's just so much strife around those things right now. That could just be my American perspective too, which is that's a thing. But seems like there's an opportunity for church leaders to come together to find more of a unified voice to share. And the balloons, to me, were a higher perspective. All the different balloons representing all the different religions from a higher perspective. In order to flourish, they need to support each other.
The higher perspective is totally spoken of here too with the owl. The phantom owl that's right there, whose wings are totally covering all the religious symbols in the book. So in a way, it's getting away from Taoist religion and getting back to that idea of nature being a spiritual being, right? And how we need to be part of the system instead of trying to impose human will upon that system. I think that is also reflecting in perspective, being able to see the big picture and how, cutting down everything on that mountain, maybe it'll cause erosion and mudslides. Oops. Like, let's think about these things. Let's not cut every tree. Let's cut every third tree or something. Like, right? Perspective. We need to be more sustainable.
Cool beans.
Yeah. I'm feeling like, okay, we're done. Guys just like, we're done. I'm like, okay.
Back to us. I saw you go. I saw you go.
That was crazy. My guys just were like, okay, exit stage. Like, whoa, don't leave me so empty like that.
Does happen like that, doesn't it?
So hopefully next week I will have the creator, Robin Boise, on to talk about the Tarot of Oneness and her Glow Oracle.
Cool.
I was going to pull out some cards from this too, but for some reason this one just like...
Wiki, look at Wiki's comment down at the bottom.
And scene. Oh my God. Sometimes when the guides are done, they're just done. They're just like, not only are they done, they're just done and gone. And you're just like, what? Wait. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Lots to be thankful for, even in this.
Let's end on this cute little bunny in the bottom of the box.
Oh, is it a bunny? It looks like
it's a little bunny
thing. Oh, that's so cute. So cute.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, and thank you, everyone who let us read for them. It's always an honor and a pleasure.
Always my privilege to be here with you guys.
Yes, it's an amazing experience every time. Thank you, Betsy. I am thankful for you, and I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for you who's watching back right now. So,
that's right. Each and every one. A hui ho.
Aloha and a hui ho. Bye, guys.